Look at you, mate. You are looking flash.
With the tenere fixed up, I struck out north.
I figure I'll just keep going till I get shot at. Whoa, how about that?
There we go, just like Mum used to make. Kind of.
Check that out. I was hoping to have been set up in camp by now, but
after having spent some time exploring Cusco and the Sacred Valley, it was time to head to Lima to give the tenere some much needed attention. I still had damaged parts to replace after the accident back in Suriname, and was overdue for a new set of tyres.
I can now say with complete confidence that it'd be easier to get motorcycle parts to the International Space Station than it is to get them to Peru. The supplies were great, no problem there. Couriers were just woeful, and then on top of that, the major international motorcycle brand dealership that I was working through here in Lima proved to be so bewilderingly incompetent, I still can barely believe it. Look at you, mate. You are looking flash. Replaced all the crash damage bits and pieces off you. So we've got new crash bars, new front fender, new pegs, and a new set of boots. What do you reckon, mate? Ready to go to Ecuador? Yeah, me too.
With the tenere fixed up, I struck out north. I was heading for Ecuador, but wanted to explore some of northwest Peru on the way.
I'm in the northern Peruvian city of Piura, and I'm really looking forward to getting out of town. I mean, the traffic here is not as manic as Lima, but it still isn't any fun. I'm heading for the coast, and I've been scouting Google Earth last couple of days, and I think I found some nice back tracks to take, so hopefully when I get out of this, I have some more enjoyable riding. I was thinking the other day about how the Peruvian culture of driving to maim came to be in the first place, because going out on the road with absolutely no consideration for anyone else or anyone else's safety, that doesn't happen overnight. That's got to be something that develops over a long time. So I wonder how it actually comes to be like this. I don't understand how you can get to this stage where it's just so fucking dangerous because no one gives a fuck about anybody else. And I'm sure all of these people would have relatives who have been hospitalised after road crashes, and yet there's just no concept of and is everyone really in that much of a hurry? Like, does it actually really matter that you get home 5 minutes earlier? I mean, it's not as if the world's going to end if you don't. I just can't believe that all of these people have somewhere so desperately necessary to be that they're willing to risk everybody's well-being for it.
Finally free of the city, early navigation on my plotted course proved tricky.
Well, I'm not having much luck at the moment. The route that I plotted, I didn't see on Google Earth all the fences. So I'm kind of just sort of in a maze of fenced off blocks at the moment. I'm pretty sure there's wild country to the south, but I can't seem to get there. So I kind of figured I'd just ride on till I find a gap in the fence and go through it. And then I just found another fence. There's no one around. So I figure I'll just keep going till I get shot at or I bump into someone who tells me to piss off. I thought this was all pretty much just my oil leases, but from what I could see on the map, it looked like shot lines and oil pads. But yeah. Anyway, crack on. Okay, south heading road. Good sign. Hopefully I'll be able to follow it for a bit.
I wasn't sure that this was the right track, but it sure beat weaving in and out of fences. Against all odds, I then reached one of my waypoints. I was on the right track, and things were looking up. After doing a lot of highway miles recently, it was great to get back on the dirt. In the late afternoon, on the far horizon, I caught my first glimpse of the Pacific.
Have a look down here. Whoa, how about that? That's amazing. What a spot. That's amazing. Thanks, Tenere. It's actually less windy down here than I thought. It's kind of been windy in Piura the last couple of days, but down here it's quite nice. Thought there'd be a howling onshore, but it's pretty not too bad. Spectacular. So close. Super cool. Time to find a camp for the night. Not going to be hard, plenty of nice spots and there's hardly any breeze. So that's nice, no one around. Just get up behind those shrubs there by the dune. I think that'll be a nice spot. Pretty close to perfect to me. I found these Peruvian sweet potato chips. I'll tell you what, been eating biggest mob of them. Just potato and vegetable oil. No salt, no flavourings. Oh. Oh, yep, that's plenty hot. Just made up a little bit of milk with some milk powder. All ready for some instant mashed potato. Now, a lot of people badmouth the instant mashed potato, and I reckon it's unfair, because with a bit of milk powder and I've got some cheese there I'm going to add, and a little bit of chili powder is always fun. There's really it's really good. Like, I really like it. So it'll be some nice instant mash with some green peas and some tuna for dinner. I reckon that sounds pretty good. A little bit thicker. Yep. Yeah, probably overdid it then. There we go, just like Mum used to make. Kind of. Lovely. So there we go. I've got the cheese in, the chilli in. Let's have a try. That's delicious. Nothing wrong with that. Well, I had a lovely camp last night. Beautiful night for camping. Nice and cool overnight, little breeze. Yeah, it's perfect. So now I'm heading west, and I'm not exactly sure if I'm on a private road or not. There's oil wells all around here, and I'm kind of just waiting for someone to tell me to piss off, but at the moment it all seems okay. So I'm basically, the coast is over there, and I'm trying to sort of follow the coastline around. So I'm not quite sure how that's going to go, but anyway, we'll go and have a look. Got plenty of fuel, plenty of water, plenty of food, so I've got the freedom to have a bit of a look around. How much does this place look like the Mad Max compound?
Day and night it's pumping. Ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk.
It's even got the big steel gate.
If anyone's going to get in there, it's going to be you.
There's a sweeper coastline. At first I thought this was part of the oil industry infrastructure, but it actually looks like a visitors area, and it's right in the middle of not very much. How weird. Oh, okay. So there might be some oh, there's beach access there. Okay, that makes sense. Wow, look at that. Wow, check that out. Reminds me a bit of the Great Australian Bight on a sort of a small scale, with the sheer cliffs just dropping into the sea. It's probably a little hard to see, but just down there is a bloke on one of the traditional reed rafts, which you can see down here. Well, they're not sort of reeds, they're more larger logs, but he's heading out, and there's another bloke out there too, a couple more setting up on the beach. Back on the tar for a short stretch. Welcome to the sun-bleached and windswept town of Tortuga. Bamboo shipyard. Got a bit of a Noah's Ark look about it, some of these boats. That'd be an endless job, trying to keep your windows clean. Oh, carnival's in town.
Riding through Paita, it looked like oil was the biggest game in town. Between Paita and Negritos is a large oil field. I was hoping to make my way through it by following the coast, but I ended up spending a lot of time taking dead-end tracks that led to oil wells.
Well, this track doesn't seem to get as much use, so I'm hoping it's going to take me out of the oil fields and into somewhere a bit prettier for the night. Or it might just be another dead end.
Turns out it was, and when I tried to turn the bike around, I made the rookie's mistake of leaving the crest of the track and got bogged in some soft sand.
I was hoping to have been set up in camp by now, but having to excavate my bike has put me a bit behind time, so I'll press on, try and find somewhere before it gets dark.
After having a perfect camp the night before, I ended up in a dusty borrow pit beside the highway. Still, I slept well, and next morning I woke looking forward to another day exploring the coast. As it turned out, things were not going to go according to plan.